So, welcome guys, my name is Albert and in today's video I'm going to be doing something a little bit differently. I'm going to be reacting to a dating coach on YouTube. Something that I've noticed is that I have seen a lot of bad advices out there. So I want to be reacting to some videos and giving you what I think, whether it's good advice or trash advice. Okay, so if you have not already, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of my future videos, because on this channel I teach you guys how to become better men and how to improve your interactions with women. Okay, so today's video comes to us from a dating coach and a men's fashion I guess stylist. Her name is Courtney Ryan. So we're going to be going through a video that she calls 5 signs she likes you. Okay, so we're going to go through it, and we're not going to be here. I'm not going to be disparaging the person. I'm just going to be making a review and being critical of the advice that she gives, whether it's good or whether it is trash. Okay, so let's jump right into this video.
If you're new here, I'm Courtney Ryan, and in this video I'm going to be going over 5 ways to tell that she likes you. So when you start talking to someone new, or if you start liking someone that you already know, it can be kind of confusing because everyone kind of gives different signs. Sometimes you'll be able to tell right away that she likes you. Other times you won't know at all and you'll be really confused, and it can often leave you in a place of what the heck do I do? But these are 5 signs that she definitely...
I will say that I do agree with that. Sometimes girls will right off the bat let you know that they like you, right? And this is not all girls, but few girls will let you know right off the bat. But some girls, you gotta like work it out of them. Okay, so let's continue.
Likes you. I would not steer you wrong. I am a girl. I'm on your side. I know how we're wired. These are all things that I've done in the past when I've really liked someone, things that my friends have done, things that pretty much all women do. If you like someone and you aren't sure if they like you back, if she's doing these 5 things, you are on the road to success. So number 1 on my list is she texts you or she talks to you a lot. So this one seems really obvious, but a lot of guys get confused here. Are you the one that's always reaching out to her? Does she only reply to you for a couple messages and you're constantly reaching out to her first and she never reaches out to you first? If so, that means she probably doesn't like you. But if she's sending you texts first, asking you if you have plans, asking you to hang out, making plans with you. I know some girls are a little bit more upfront and bold than other girls, and a lot of girls are worried about playing a game and trying to look like they don't like you when really they're sitting in their bedroom with their friends talking about you, hoping and praying that you text her. So this can be kind of confusing, but for the most part, the easiest way to tell if a girl likes you when you're communicating with her is if she is actively communicating with you as much as you are with her. So
Very true. If you're texting a girl and she is responding to you, most likely she likes you. But here is the thing. You have to understand that texting is just a tool, right? Is it a signal that she likes you? Yes. But is it a definite signal? No. Here's why I say that. Because there are some girls that are willing to text you and keep conversations going because they're bored. It doesn't really mean they like you. How you know a girl likes you if she's texting you back is if she's willing to set up a date. If she's willing to set up plans, then you know she is down for the pound. Okay? So keep that in mind.
if she's texting you first, if she constantly texts you back, if she double texts you, all of these things are really good signs.
Like I said, whether she's double texting you once, twice, whatever it is, if she's not setting up plans, I don't care how many texts she's sending you. She doesn't like you if she's not making plans with you. Okay? Texting is a good signal, but if she's not making plans, it doesn't mean anything.
If she never leaves you on read, if she always texts you back, if all of that is happening for you, things are looking good. But like I said, even if she's a girl that doesn't text you first out of not wanting to look desperate, she will still text you back and actively want to talk to you. Anytime I've been into a guy in the past,
Look guys, we don't use text to talk to girls, okay? We use them to set up dates. You may do 1 or 2 fluff texts, but the main point is to set up dates. If she's not setting up dates with you, she doesn't like you and you need to move on, okay? Do not waste your time texting girls weeks on end without any concrete of making any plans. This is not good. So if she's texting you back, great sign. If she's not willing to set a date, that's terrible. Okay, cut her off.
Always wanted to talk to them a lot. I'm not a girl that waits to reply. I'm not a girl that plays hard to get. If I want something, I go for it. That's just how I am. And I know there's a lot of girls out there like that too. Maybe are a little bit more hard to find in society these days. But like I said, for the most part, they will at least text you back. If you're constantly texting her, double texting her, asking her why she's not texting you back, stop wasting your time because she doesn't like you.
True. Never ask a girl why she... I agree with that. Never ask a girl why she's not texting you back. Some guys are like always like, well, she never texted me back, but you got an answer. Her silence is her answer. Okay? If you text a girl and in 3 days she hasn't texted you back, that's her answer. If she's taking a day or two to text you back, that's her answer. Right? It's not the fact that, oh, she's not texting me back. Do I got to say? No. There's your answer. She's not texting you back. Point blank, period.
Number 2. This one kind of goes along with number 1, but this one is making plans with you and is not wishy-washy. So she's making plans and following through with them. You guys are hanging out, you guys are having a great time. As a girl, I can say, unless you're my very close guy friend, I will not just hang out with you to hang out with you. I'm only hanging out with you if I really like you and enjoy your company. So if you're making plans with her and she's hanging out with you...
Okay, so this is another thing that I have issue with when girls give guys advice is... I'm not saying that her advice is wrong, but a girl hanging out with you doesn't always mean that she likes you. Okay, so a girl hanging out with you sometimes could just mean that she just was bored at home and she had nothing else to do. A girl hanging out with you might mean that she's actually hanging out with you because you promised to buy her dinner. You know, there's a promise of buying her dinner and someone's going to entertain her. It doesn't really mean that she likes you, okay? Something that I like to say is look at her actions, right? Is she letting you physically escalate, right? This is a good sign. A woman that doesn't like you will not allow you to physically escalate. When you reach over to touch her or like put your hand on her legs or like caress her arm or something, do you see her kind of like move, you know? But based just on that sign, is she making plans? Yes, if she's making plans, that is a good signal. Like I said, it's a good signal. But remember, guys, all these things are just a signal to allow you to move the interaction forward, okay? Don't dwell on, oh, she's hanging out with me. She must want me to smash. No, it just gives you a good signal of, okay, I need to move on with this, you know? It's just a good signal. So, in general, I agree with her on that point. If she's making plans with you, it means she does like you. But it doesn't mean definitively that she is willing to go to Pound Town or Smash City, whichever one is closest, with you. Let's carry on.
She's not wishy-washy about it, she's not canceling last minute, then these are good signs and she probably really likes you. An important tip here is if you keep making plans with her and she agrees to hang out with you, but then cancels at the last minute or always has some kind of excuse as to what she's doing instead, do not pursue this girl. She's playing games. She just probably wants to talk to you because she's bored and doesn't actually want to hang out with you when the time comes for it to happen. So ditch this girl and get yourself a girl that actually wants to hang out with you, because if a girl wants to hang out with you, she will hang out with you. I know all the time on TikTok, girls tell other girls, if a guy wants to hang out with you, he will. So put yourself in her situation and think about, if you really want to hang out with a girl, you will. And if you don't, you won't do it. So it's the same on the other side. If a girl wants to hang out with you, she will, and you won't be questioning it. Number 3, she asked.
Correct. If a girl wants to see you, she will see you, okay? If she's flaking more than twice, cut her off. Flakes the first time, things happen, okay? Things happen. She flakes that second time, we are cutthroats. We just do not give her a third chance to flake on you. Just move on. Correct. I agree 100% with that.
asks you questions. So this could be when you're actually hanging out or when you're just texting her, getting to know her a little bit. If you notice that you're the one that's constantly asking questions and she's not asking you anything in return and is just talking about herself the whole time, she's either A, self-centered and full of herself and you're better off without this girl anyway, or B, she's not into you and just wants to talk about herself and this is her way to do it. So keep this in mind, pay close attention to this when you're talking to a girl. If she's really into you, she's asking about your family, she's asking about your friends, she's asking you about your hobbies and things that you're into and what you like to do in your free time. She probably wants to get to know you, so this is a good sign. If she's asking you questions, this is good news. And another thing here, if you're on dates and she's just talking about herself the whole time, nobody wants to be with someone like this. I know in my first date tips video, I said if you're a guy to not talk about yourself the entire time, because I've been on dates where this happened and I totally lost interest and just could tell that there was some narcissism happening. And as much as girls don't want to date guys like that, you should not want to date a girl like that either. I don't care how hot she is, if she has no substance and just wants to talk about herself all the time, this will be a miserable relationship.
I agree. Like, you shouldn't be on a date with a girl where it's like an interview, like you're giving her an interview. It shouldn't be an interview style date where you're the one asking all the questions and she's not reciprocating in any way. Because if a girl is not reciprocating in any way, like talking and asking you questions, it means that she's not really interested in the date. And when you see this happening, when you feel like you're just the one providing all the conversation on the date, cut this girl off. Okay? Most guys ask me, what do you say? How do you keep a conversation going on a date? If a girl likes you, it honestly won't be hard, because when you don't have something to say, she will fill the void. Okay? It's a 50-50 thing. Obviously you're going to be trying to be entertaining on the date, provide a good portion of the conversation. But if she's doing no work, she's just there sitting down looking at you while she's just waiting for you to give her questions, guys, just cut this off. She doesn't like you. Okay?
4, she gives you compliments. So maybe you got a haircut and she tells you that she really likes it, or she really likes your outfit, or she comments on your Instagram photo. Girls normally only give compliments when they like someone, or they're crushing on someone, or they're into you. So take this as a good sign. Like I said, most girls don't give out compliments to just anyone. There's normally some kind of motive behind the compliment. She really likes you and she's trying to get you to notice that she really likes you, so she's telling you that she likes your new sweater or your new shoes or your haircut. This is her way of telling you that she thinks you look attractive without coming out and saying you look attractive. So take these little hints, keep them in mind when you're speaking to her. If she's constantly complimenting you or even really complimenting you at all, this is a really good sign. Number 5.
Okay, so her giving you compliments, how do I see that? Has a girl given other girls compliment and not really mean it? Has a girl given compliments and... Here's my thing. When it comes to compliments, I don't really see that as anything. A girl could give you a compliment and it honestly means... Because girls are kind of manipulative sometimes. They will give you a compliment to see if you will give them a compliment back, right? So that honestly is not a thing that you're going to be looking out for. If a girl gives you a compliment, just kind of like, okay, it's not really a big deal, right? A girl could give you, literally girls give other girls compliments. Doesn't mean that they, are sexually attracted to those girls, right? So just because she gives you a compliment doesn't necessarily mean that she likes you, okay? So I'm kind of 50-50 on that point, so.
5, last on my list, is she remembers things that you said. Maybe you mentioned something to her about when you were younger, something that you were really into, and then later on she finds a funny meme or a photo or something online that reminds you of her and she sends it your way. This is her way of making up an excuse to talk to you, remembering something about you. This also shows that she's listening to you, and in a world full of distractions, it's so easy to not listen. When you really like someone, I think you're just more likely to actually listen to what they have to say, because like I said earlier, you want to get to know them. You want to know more about them. You want to know what they liked when they were younger. You want to know what they want in their future. All of these things, you just really want to get to know the person. So if she's thinking about you and sending you things that remind you of her, this is a surefire sign that she likes you.
Okay, I do agree with that, but I will say this, right? I do agree with that, right? If a girl finds ways to re-engage with you, whether it's through text or she calls you or she tries to be in your general vicinity, it's a good surefire way that she likes you. But what I'll say is this, right? And I do agree. I would give her video like a B plus because for the most part, except for uh, sign number 4, the compliment thing, I'll give her a solid B plus for the video, right? Because it's just a basic video to say if a girl likes you, right? The signs that you need to look for. But something that I will keep hampering on is look at her actions, right? Even if she's not giving you all these signs, you have to look at her actions, okay? Because the girl could give you all these signs and it could just be how the way she was brought up, to be polite, to be nice, and she could show you all the signs and she would not like you. What we are going for in this channel is I'm trying to teach guys how to get women to Pound Town or Smash City, whichever one is closest, right? So you can use all these signs as a guide, right? But do not hold them fast and true. Here is what you have to do, right? When you see a girl you like, you ask her for her number. Does she give you her number? Cool. That's a way that you can move the interaction forward. You ask her, you texting her, asking her out on a date. Is she going forward to the date? Then you move forward. On the date, are you guys engaging? Right? Are you guys engaging with each other? Is she allowing you to escalate? Right? Is she receptive to you escalating physically with her? These are things that you need to be looking for. Is she allowing you to escalate? Is she receptive to your escalation, physical escalation? This is something you need to be looking for. Is she allowing you to kiss her? Are you guys making out? Are you guys moving closer and closer to sex? These are things that you need to be looking for. You don't need to be looking out for signs that she likes you, right? If she's allowing you to move on to the next step, to the next progression, that's all you need to be looking forward to. Is she giving you her number? Is she allowing you to, is she allowing you guys to set up a plan, right? Are you guys setting up? Are you guys meeting up? Are you guys going to your place? Are you guys actually getting to Pound Town or Smash City, whichever one is closest, right? These are things that I need you guys to be cognizant, and that's where your mind should be. It shouldn't be, is she doing this so that means she likes me? Let me move forward. No, you move forward because you're the man and you have to lead, right? You lead the interaction. You move things along, okay? You lead, and if she follows, then she's the one. If she doesn't follow, you cut her off and find somebody else, okay? Guys, if you guys like that style of video, let me know in the comment sections below. I would love to do more of these for you guys. If you have not already, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of my future videos. Guys, like the video. Any comments that you guys have, leave it in the comment section below. I love interacting with you guys down there, okay? With that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.